Alright, so let's start day 12? I think it's 12? Yeah, day 12 of Blue Moon Boot Camp. I took Engineered Explosives out of the sideboard, but I should probably put it back in. There we go. Other than that, everything's basically the same. Just gotta swap these. There we go. Why is it not multiple of 5? Because there was one league that I did where I just played one game and I quit. Just because I was exhausted emotionally from playing Magic. So that's why we have one extra game. And that extra game was a loss. To Jund, I think. And I just didn't want to play anymore after that. These are all the matches I've done on stream, though. Yeah, I was too tired. We won the die roll. This hand seems solid. It's a little threat heavy. But we do have things to help us try and find cards to interact with our opponent. So let's do that. Try and find some lands. This works. I'm gonna keep Mana Leak on top, just in case it's something like Neoform. Relic. Turn 1 Relic. This isn't the Hogak meta. What are you doing? Is this Tron again? This might be Green Tron again. Yeah, it's Green Tron. Let's find some spells so that we can flip this into our opponent. Gofford, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate having you here. Just Mana Leak that. And then, providing they don't have a Dismember, we can flip this, start beating down, and everything will be peachy. No Dismember! You love to see it, so I think we win. Providing we can flashback Lightning Bolt. Oh, we don't even need to. I'm dumb. Because we can do this. Shields are down momentarily. But then we fetch out Sanctuary, put Bolt back on top. Now that's how you beat Tron. Expo map, sure. I'm not tapping out for anything here. I do not want them to deploy like a walking ballista on one. Just not interested. They can have Tron, we're gonna kill them. Sure. They're dead. Yeah, Thing in the Ice is really, really good at closed out games. Super good at that. I love it when my control deck just has a kill you button. Are you grading up some ginger, honey?
Grading up some ginger and some carrots. I'm making carrot cake oatmeal.
That sounds delicious.
Really? Do you want to try some?
Sure.
Okay. It's not going to taste exactly like carrot cake, but...
That's fine.
Okay.
That sounds interesting at the very least.
Okay. I've never made it before, so...
Oh yeah, we're always testing builds with Thing in the Ice for the Blue Moon Boot Camp. Yeah, Witch King, you're going to be seeing that card a lot during boot camp. Maybe not so much during the preliminaries. They put Urza's Tower into their hand. Cool. Hey, Haunter. Howdy do. I do like Cutthroat. Alright. So we have Deprive to counter Ulamog and not lose one of our lands. We'll lose the other one though. Reject that. I made a Blue Moon inspired brew that has Fevered Visions as a win con? I love Fevered Visions. That's the card that actually got me my first 5-0 ever when I played Moto. I had a Blue Moon build with Fevered Visions in it. And I actually ended up 5-0ing. It was in a friendly league, but it didn't matter. No, absolutely share your list. I don't mind. Not at all. Ballista? What is this? Swag Tusk? Just deprive that, I guess. Bottom that. Got Mana Leak. Again, we don't want to deal with an Ulamog here. But if we gotta, we gotta. Just anything but Ulamog. I'll even take Emrakul. That gives us an extra turn. It's Ulamog. I might not be able to look at it immediately, but I'll look at it after the match. Okay, that's Wormcoil, Thragtusk, Ulamog. Surely they are out of threats, right? Right? Surely. They must be out. Please? Tarn. That we can actually mana leak, believe it or not. Are we done, opponent? Okay. 4 turns, 4 threats. Okay, you got a 5th for Sabathos. Thank you for the follow. Happy to have you here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So that's 4 turns in a row where they had threats. They only got 2 cards left in their library. I mean, not their library, their hand. Jeez. Let's see what they can do. Okay, turn 5 with a threat. At least they didn't have Veil. Hey, Gumbox. How goes it? Are you having a good day? Have you not been Ulamogged yet? Because if you haven't been Ulamogged, then I'd say your day's going pretty well. Okay. They don't have one! Woo! Let's put Deprive on top. How often do you like drawing with Charm versus holding it to counter in matchups like this? It all depends on the context. I think I use it more for a counter spell, but sometimes if I'm far ahead, I like using it to draw to. Especially if I have a fetch land and I haven't deployed Mystic Sanctuary yet. Feel a bit more confident in my choices doing that. They go to 10. Have been not generally very good day, thanks. Too bad, need to go to work tomorrow. Besides that, I'm blessed. I'm happy to hear that. It's a good spot to be in. I hope things continue to go well for you. Alright, we got our Deprive. Gonna put Archmage's Charm back on top. Just start going nuts with card draw. Did HO last week, but I need to switch to one coworker and he's now HO, so I'm on the spot in the office. That's rough. I probably gotta go to work tomorrow too. Maybe not though.
Probably. You should tell them.
Yeah, I'm in the process of trying to work on that, Hannah. Florida. Good old Florida. Nexus of Chaos, known as Florida. You're in Poland? I see, I see. Well, hello. Hello from Florida. Poland equals the 102nd state. It's a lot of states. I'm just happy to be in a state where we're not staring down a planeswalker. Okay, let's get him to pop that now. Wow, they let resolve. Okay. I don't know what our opponent was thinking there, but I'm fine with it. I guess they F6'd. A lot of people from Poland today. Well, thank you, Poland, for your support of the channel. Let's just draw 2 here. I should just draw 2 on their instep again. Charm is such a good Magic card. The fact that we can actually use this thing proactively is so incredible. With you are good stuff always. Nice. I definitely bring the blue-red piles, that much is certain. I'm in New York and people are freaked out, but some people are still out and about. It's a weird situation. Yeah, I'm not taking any risks. Like, I'll go out to run, but I'm not going to interact with people. Which means I need to find a way to communicate with my work about what's going down tomorrow. I might not even need to go in. I've received emails saying that I need to come in, emails saying that I don't need to come in. So I think I'm just going to call my boss and be like, hey, what do I do? It goes okay, Taimu. We played we played 1 round of the PTQ and then dropped just because we didn't want to be there all day. This hand's kind of bad. If we can get to turn 3, we're good. And we are on the play. Fine, I'll keep it. I've been banned from my office for the next 8 weeks. It's weird having to work home full time. Yeah, a lot of people are probably going to be working from home. I know that the school I'm working at's trying to set up something like that. I'm just wondering if there's anything that I need to do to prepare for that. My FNM had a virtual modern FNM on Cockatrice. Only 4 people showed up, so we had a round robin. I see. Opponent goes turn 1 birds. Guess we'll Serum? Are they gonna force this? They're thinking about it. I'm gonna keep Thing just because I feel like if they went turn 1 birds, they're probably a deck that depends on creatures to some extent. Is this Wrenn and 6? Sylvan Carry added. I don't know what my opponent's playing. The first thing that pops to my head is Jeskai Ascendancy. So I think I want to hold up these counters. 5-color Niv. Saheeli combo. I think it might be Ascendancy. That's my guess, at least. Yeah, it is. Okay. Another carry added, sure. As long as the namesake card doesn't resolve, I think I'm okay. Let's get some mana. Does Ascendancy run Underworld Breach? I don't know. I don't think so. They might. I could see it. Alright, let's get this ball rolling. I don't think they have an Ascendancy currently. Gonna draw 2. We're not really at the spot where we can hold up 2 counter spells anyway. Yeah, they definitely have Veils in the sideboard. I mean, they're running green. They kind of gotta, right? I don't think our life total matters too much, but double red might. Flip it. Yeah, there we go. They need to go off this turn, but they don't have any creatures with haste. Teferi, Hero of Fun.
There you go, love.
Thank you. If I don't like it, can I give it to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do oatmeal today.
This looks interesting.
Keep an open mind. It's not
Keep
gonna
an
taste-
open mind. Hannah, it's not about having an open mind. It's about it being compatible with your palate.
Well, Jacob, it's not going to taste like carrot cake.
I don't even like carrot cake.
Okay.
It's not bad.
Good.
It's not bad. I definitely needed something to eat. Thank you.
I'm glad you like it.
Didn't you tweet about having 2 Rals in the main? Yeah, that was for the PTQ, which we immediately dropped. Now we're doing Blue Moon Boot Camp. Did you put raisins in this?
I did.
It's delicious. It's immediately better because it has raisins.
I'm glad you like raisins.
I have no reason not to like them.
Everything's better with raisins.
We dropped the PTQ after 1 match because we got Troned out, and I'm like, I don't want to be here all day. Gonna mulligan this hand. This hand's better. I like just straight up didn't want to be there all day. It's supposed to be 9 rounds, and I want to get my ass kicked all day. Rather just get more data for the boot camp. Also, we had all those points, those qualifier points that weren't doing anything. Is this Tef Hero of Fun? Or is it carry added? Glistening Wish. Probably gain a Jeskai Ascendancy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a pretty awful start to the tournament. And there's always like holdover when you're playing these big events. Like, you have to wait so long just to play games of Magic. And I'm not about that today. I think I got a bottom both of those. I don't know if they're definitely going to do another Modern Horizons. Alright, there's Tef Hero Fun. You got Veil too? Swan Song. Okay, so I'm going to take the Swan. And I'm going to counter your Teferi. Thanks for the win condition. How do you turn the switch back on? You have to... Hang on, I'll do it. Sorry, everybody. Technical difficulties. There you go, sweetie. Thank you for existing. Woo! Battle of the Birds. Tweet, tweet. Nagging thoughts. Okay. Initiate cozy Animal Crossing sounds in 3, 2, 1. Give me a land. There we go. Well, when they're going off with Jeskai Ascendancy, I think it nets them cards. Because they can discard it and pay its madness cost, and they already have like infinite mana anyway. So I think it's kind of a free roll. I could be wrong though. Narset's pretty good against all the Bant decks. But if you're not running against the Bant decks, it might not be correct to play her. I assume she'd be great in this matchup, though. Finding an opportunity to resolve her might be tough. What do you got, opponent? It's raining? Do you have an umbrella? You should make an umbrella. Or go see if Tom has one. Alright, we're gonna get there with this bird. I can feel it in my bones. Tweet, tweet. Howdy, Jacob. Might be coming to your neck of the woods soon. Trey, you shouldn't be traveling. There's a pandemic. I'm curious, though. Why might you be coming to Florida? Huge money nursing contracts. Well, I guess you gotta follow the money. Do you have 2 Veil of Summer opponent? I love how every combo deck is just running this card now. Hospitals are short and need help taking care of people. That is a good reason. That is a good reason. I can respect that. It just goes to show context matters for everything. I was ready to be like, no, don't travel, but that's probably a pretty good reason. If you're helping people out, I respect that.
Is he a nurse?
With all this self-isolation, this is like a classroom now. The stream, kinda, in a way. And you are all my students. I'm teaching you the ways of this tier 2 control deck.
You should ask him about my symptoms.
Your symptoms? No, I'm not gonna do that. I guarantee you don't have it, love.
Oh, really?
Yes. Another burb. I kind of want to just convert these cryptics just to get in some damage. Yeah. Just gonna tap down their stuff. They think their birds can stop my bird, but my bird is invincible. My burb will be the burb to purse the heavens. Yeah, Hannah's been playing Animal Crossing a lot. She's been having a good time, having a good time. Fate Stitcher. Cool. Do you have a way to win? It's tier 1 in our hearts. Indeed. Someday it might be tier 1. It just needs a way to beat Cavern. Have you played Doom yet? I have not. I really, really want to, but I haven't played it. I only really... Veil of Summer. Cool. Yeah, they're hexproof. Sweet. We beat them down with a single swan. We are now 40-13. That's a good record. Woo. Oatmeal break. Anna, I'm getting like mother bird vibes from the texture of the oatmeal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When I say that?
But it's very healthy.
I'm sure it's very healthy. I've already lost like, I don't even know. How much weight do you think I've lost?
50 pounds.
I've lost a lot of weight. Sweet Liberties, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Yesterday played Etron. They mapped for Cavern naming Construct. Instead of countering Ballista, I just tried to steal it. Nice. Nice. I'm gonna mulligan this hand. It's way too slow. Far too slow. It's far too slow. I don't know why I did that. Soulscar Mage. I'll take you on. Let's go. Mono red prowess. I don't have any Dragon's Claws anymore. They do not have another land drop. The coming of the Lord. Glory, glory. Bolt me. You won't. Do it. You won't. Yeah, they didn't. They didn't bolt me. Technically, they did not. They did not. Bits! Thank you, Hunter, for the bits. A dime of my time spent in ads is a dime for you. I really appreciate that because ads suck. But I do appreciate the support. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Apparently, if I become a Twitch partner instead of a Twitch affiliate, I can run ad breaks. But that's like the only thing that happens. And all I can think is like, I don't want to subject my audience to ads. That sounds lame. And that's like the only thing that really happens if I end up averaging 75 views. And I'm like, is that even worth it? I think I'll just stay an affiliate forever. Thank you, Haunter. That's really, really nice of you. Z Meko, thank you for the subscription. Thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. If you're new and don't know what stuff you get, currently this is what I got for tier 1 subscribers. You get all these emotes, and you get my undying love and support and gratitude. So thank you so much for throwing your subscription my way. There's a lot of people you could have sent it to, and I feel honored that you picked me. Let's go with Serum Visions. That's pretty good. Ah! Thank you, Wolf! That's 2 months. That's really cool of you. Ah, we are just on a sub-train right now. Thank you. You also get emotes. I'm sure you know that. But yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. Getting all flustered. Lava Dart. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. They currently need 1 more in order to cast Bedlam Reveler. We'll play Thing. Let's Snapcaster Mage opt here. Just get the ball rolling a bit. I know I got a Remand on top. But yeah, thank you for throwing that subscription my way. Ooh. Sinkhole's good if they can get the Bedlam Reveler to resolve. Now we have a way to kill it. Bfrost, thank you. Thank you, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. following will keep you updated when I go live, all that good stuff. Welcome to the Blue Moon family. I've been following you for a couple of months and you inspired me to play Blue Moon. Least I could do for all the hours of joy you bring me is giving you that prime. I'm glad you think it's worth it. I'm glad that the content is enjoyable and informative in some way. That makes me really happy. That's a really cool thing. I think I'm gonna tap out for Ral here. Is that crazy? That might be crazy. They got 2 cards in hand? What are the odds we just absolutely get dumpstered by doing this? Probably pretty high. We do have a force. You're at 9, you're fine. I think so. We're at an effective 8 because of the lava dart. Let's try it. What could possibly go wrong? Famous last words. Uptick. Gonna get Scalding Tarn. Because you never know. Maybe we need to sinkhole something. Crash through. Okay. Lava spike me, sure. I'm not fetching. Just gonna keep waiting. Snapcaster seems solid. Eventually, we're gonna just not have to worry about anything. Because we'll have more counters than they have cards in hand. I think that's the spot we want to get to. I think tapping out for Ral was a risk, but paid off. I don't like eating healthy. I miss Little Caesars. But it's better for me long term. It's probably a big factor in why we've been doing so well with the boot camp is because I'm not eating like Garbo. I hate it though. Still hate it though. I think we put that on top. And we'll have 3 counter spells at the ready. If we draw a land. There we go. Tarmagoofy. I love that name. Hello, Tarmagoofy. I could flip thing here, but we're so far ahead I don't want to risk it. Bedlam Reveler. We're gonna counter that and draw a card. Man, it's a good thing we played this Ral. Mana Leak. Show me the 3rd Bedlam Reveler. That's incredible, opponent. Well, snap Remand on your previous turn to send a message. The message is don't miss land drops. My good friend Tyler plays this deck a whole lot, which is kind of why I'm not super afraid of the matchup, because I have a lot of practice with it at this point. I think I keep in Ral. Take out some Serum Visions. Spell Snare is actually probably the takeout instead. Hey Quetzalcoatl. Hello, hello. Let's go with that. How good does it feel not to play Roast anymore? It feels incredible, Tarmagoofy. Like, words cannot even describe how happy I am I don't need to play. Why Tormod's Crypt? Why? Why Tormod's Crypt, though? That's gross. Triggers prowess for free. I guess so. Yeah, we are 40 and 13. Hey, noob. Hello, the noob. Because Ral downtick. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I love when people think that exiling the graveyard does something against Ral's downtick. It makes me so happy. Yeah, that makes sense. It does trigger prowess for 3. I know that, I know that's their main graveyard hate card, but I don't know why they bring in graveyard hate against us. That's the thing I'm confused about. Like, Sanctuary and Snapcaster Mage are fine, but are they enough to, like, actually mulligan? That's 3 lava spikes. Are we gonna die? We're gonna die to these lava spikes. Let's draw some cards. I get so giddy when someone plays Rest in Peace. This is something I love about Blue Moon. People just don't know how to play against us, and we get so many percentage points from that. Yeah, 100%. That is so true. People just don't know how to play against this deck. Why should they? It's off-meta garbage. Why don't you play a real deck like Bant Control? Squidward voice. Wow, that's true. Why don't you play a real deck like Blue White or Bant Control? I'm not bad for losing, you're bad. I'm sorry, I'll stop. Let's put Charm on top. They're gonna pop Tormod's Crypt. We're gonna Sinkhole. It'll be dandy. Because I don't own Uros. Yeah, Uro's nuts. Don't get me wrong, Bant's a really, really good deck. I just love the mentality that people are like, you must always play the best deck. It's like, nah, man. I get percentage points for playing a deck that I'm familiar with and comfortable piloting. Like, just how it be. If you're experienced with the deck, you're going to do better with it. That's just science. It's not science. Alright, we racing now, right? You opened an Uro and sealed? Nice. Lava Dart. Alright, I'm not gonna bolt then. Well, I guess maybe I should have. In case I drew another bolt. I should have bolted there. They didn't even have a mountain to sacrifice. I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. Oh. Well, I guess it worked out. I don't know. I don't know anymore. How can I sell my Uro to get cash? It is a process that is long and complicated that I can't really explain over stream, but basically you have to sell it for ticks and then sell those ticks for cash. And there's a bunch of services you can use online. Just make sure it's a trusted service. Like, I think Card Hoarder is one of the big ones. I'm not gonna pop this. I'm not gonna pop this Flooded Strand yet, because we might be getting to the point where we can just bolt them. Ooh, that's juicy. So now we win if they don't Lava Dart. Because what we can do is... Come on. Have a heart. Okay, great. What we do is this. We bolt them. Get Mystic Sanctuary. Put bolts on top. Yep, Relic and Mystic Sanctuary. Who would have thought? We are 41 and 13. Stop, stop, they're already dead. Yeah, Modern's great right now. I'm just happy we don't have to deal with any busted nonsense currently. When the best deck is a fair control deck, and the second best deck is Jund, it's probably a sign that Modern's doing great. Baconator, what's up, man? How goes it? Man, you're making me want to play Modern so much, but I got Animal Crossing and Vintage Cube. Hacks, 1124, thank you for the follow. I believe that's how your name's pronounced. Just woke up. Woke up to the bright, sunny rays of beating mono red frost. Well, good morning. Hydrate yourself, get some water, get some tea. Why people don't consider Jund a good deck? Because it isn't fun? I think people just like to pick on old decks. Jund's always been fine. Like, that's its trademark thing, is it's always fine. But people don't want fine. They want busted, and they want a 5-0 every league they do, and it's like, come on, people. There's no shame in 4-1ing and 3-2ing consistently. Like, if your deck's got a solid win percentage, that's fine. People just want perfection. That's why they hate Jund. Jund's never going to be perfect, because its whole strategy is let's just run good cards and hope for the best. And sometimes you get unlucky and you don't 5-0, but people want a 5-0 all the time, so. I don't know, that's my tinfoil hat theory on why people pick on Jund. I think it's a fine deck. Very middle of the road, and that's okay. People think you need to be doing wildly unfair things in Modern always. Yeah, exactly. But they don't realize that Forethought Season 4 Inquisition is wildly unfair. I wouldn't say it's unfair, but it can be super punishing. I never played Jund, but choking and boiling blue deck seems fun. Yeah, you can even add unfair cards to your sideboard if you really want. I think I'm gonna bottom Basic Mountain. I I don't think I've ever been happier playing Magic than back when Keranos was in the sideboard of blue-red decks. Yeah, those were the days. I really wish I could still play Keranos, but I just can't. Ral's too good. Alright, we're against Burn, and we're on the draw. We got Spell Snare, though, so that's neat. Jund is a good test of your deck's consistency. That's so true. That's so true. Jund and Burn. If you can't beat Jund and Burn, you gotta go back to the drawing board. Light up the stage. Ooh, so it's not traditional Burn. Keranos let me kill a Norn the Wary once. Aside from one other Keranos moment I've had, things don't get better than that. Yeah. Ral has had some hype comeback moments, though. The fact that you can immediately start drawing cards off him is a huge difference. Okay, another Goblin Guide. Oh, yeah. Force of Negation. Yeah, this isn't looking great. Just gotta hope they got a bunch of 1-drops in hand. I mean, 2-drops in hand, but it doesn't look like it. We're so boned. We are so boned. We don't have Dragon's Claw on the sideboard. This doesn't look like normal Burn, either. Do you think Dak Faden wouldn't fin this deck, if legal? I'd play Dak Faden. I'd play Dak all day. Yeah, there's Eidolon. Flooded Strand. Lightning Bolt, cool. We go to 4, then we're gonna go to 2. We're dead. Yeah, I'd love Fire and Ice. It's just such a fun, flexible card. Did I not update the deck list? I should have updated it. I'm so sorry. Hey, Will. Hey, Shibuya Samurai. We're currently down a game against, I assume, just regular Burn. Regular Burn with, like, kind of a weird start. That's what I think. Just bring in all of our 1-mana counter spells and hope that that's enough. Fire and Ice needs Fuse. Dude, stop. Stop. I can only... Oh, jeez. Bad hand. This hand's okay. I think I'm bottoming 1 Sinkhole. They don't reprint Fire and Ice for Modern Horizons 2, but they give us a version with Fuse. I switched back. I always play the Thing in the Ice builds for Blue Moon Boot Camp. We're currently not doing the PTQ just because I scrubbed out and I didn't want to be there all day. Like, I got paired against Tron in the first round and we just got Ulamogged into the dirt. I'm like, I don't want to do this. I want to play leagues. Go. Eidolon is dead. So, how do you kill a burn player? You get lucky and hope they draw all lands. That's exactly what you need to do. Just get lucky. More like Daedalon. Oh, got him. Yeah, they also got creatures. It's scary. I'm not gonna pretend it's not. It's extremely scary. They also got Light Up the Stage. This might just be mono red burn with fetch lands, because why not? Well, also because Searing Blaze, I assume. Harsh Mentor. That's a creature. I don't like that. Leave me alone. Alright, let's hope they don't have Light Up the Stage. If they got Light Up the Stage, we are in a pickle. I don't think we're stealing Swift Spear. I think we're trying to draw cards, undo our mulligan, and hope we don't die here. Light Up the Stage. Well, they drew 2 lands. Skewer. Okay. But are we dead, though? 1. We go to 1. We can win from 1. No problem. I'm not afraid. At all. I'm extremely afraid. One is the best life total. Yes, it's the perfect life total to draw all your fetch lands. The perfect life total to draw all your fetch lands. I'm so scared. Let's opt. Let's play opt. Mana leak seems meh. More like meh. Nah, leak. I'm so sorry. I'll stop. No, I gotta find like a force or something. Swift Spear. Okay. I'm not afraid of that. Does this light up the stage? No, it's Skewer. Desperation is the key. Uro's a good life gain spell. That's true. That's very true. So's Dragon's Claw. But I took him out because I wasn't expecting to run into lots of burn. I was wrong. I'm so afraid of dying. I'm so afraid of dying. Can I tell you about Jeskai? Just splash for it with Astrolabe. But if I run Astrolabe, I can't run Thing in the Ice. Alright. Should I swing? I'm not gonna. Because they could have another haste creature. I'm pretty sure their last card in hand's like light up the stage or some nonsense. Yeah, we might got... Yay! Yay! They played a land! Woohoo! Counter that, draw a card. We got him. We now have more counter spells than they have threats. Skill. We drew a land. I mean, they drew a land. We did not. We are so good at this game. I could hit him for 7. Oh. I see. Run Uro instead of Titty. I don't want to run Uro. Stop it. You're not my dad. Dad, I don't want to play Uro. Now's the part where I kill you. Yeah, I could have bounced Sanctuary instead. You're right. I absolutely should have done that. We're probably gonna lose because I didn't do that. Whoops. Okay, cool. We didn't. I really gotta get my head in the game. We're not at the point where I should be playing loose. Hi, Hayden. I think they're playing mono red, right? So at least we don't gotta worry about Lightning Helix. And they're just playing light up the stage and skewer. So with all that in mind, do I actually want to change anything here? If they're more creature-based, I kinda don't hate just running Anger over Cryptic. But then that leads to the very real problem of us just, like, not having good late-game counter spells. So I think I'm gonna do a 1-1 split with Cryptic and Anger. This is the second match, Pure Illusion. This hand's got everything but a threat. I'm gonna keep it. Nah, Sinkhole's great because it can kill Eidolon without hurting us. Like, we would have lost that game if we used traditional removal on Eidolon. Ricardo Docasso, thank you. Ricardo Casio. I don't know why I'm flubbing my words today. You do that every day, Jacob. Stop. Thank you for the follow. What do we do here? Probably Flooded Strand. Is one Row reasonable? It could be. I still don't know. Maybe. Lava Spike. Cool. Pretty aggro start from our opponent here. Just gonna play that tapped. I think our 1-mana interaction can win the day. Looks like it will. Well, Archmage's Charm at the end of their turn to draw some gas. Should that have been pierced? Nah, I think we lose more damage trying to pierce that. Because we'd have to fetch Shock to pierce. No, we wouldn't have to fetch Shock. We could have got an island. I kind of want to save my pierce. I want to save it. AMC Fevria, thank you for the follow. I need to explain why I wanted to save my pierce, though. The main reason why is I'd rather use it to counter something like a light up the stage. I'm fully expecting in the early turns to like take a couple of damage, but I need to have access to red sources without hurting myself. And the main way that I can access those red sources is by fetching for Steam Vents. And if I fetch Shock, that's exactly what the burn player wants, because it kind of undoes their mulligan. So if I can avoid fetch Shocking in the early turns, but still fetch and put the land in tap so I can get my red source, then we're going to be set up for the rest of the game. I can still convert this Spell Pierce down the line, but I gotta find a more eloquent way to explain these things. Basically, I want to get my red sources early, and if they're not putting us under pressure with creatures, I'm fine just holding the Spell Pierce. But you definitely could pierce it there depending on what your mana base looks like. Like if you have more basic mountains, stuff like that, you should be good. Thank you for asking though, Meat Pop, because I gotta be able to justify these things I do instead of just like doing stuff automatically, because that's a trap I fall into really easy. The only life total that matters is the difference between 1 and 0. Yeah, going to 3 is kind of bad. I'm fine being at 4, though, if they're not running white. Did I already play a land? Yeah, I did. Let's get rid of Abrade. This is the turn we've been waiting for. This will be the turn where everything comes together. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I didn't consider that. They could have, Exquisite Firecraft. Yeah. So we gotta avoid going to 4 if we can. We already know Charm's on top. Just bolt that nerd. We got more counter spells than they have threats. Searing Blaze, don't care. We got him. 4-0, 42, and 13. Oh, gosh. Guys, we can't be stopped. It's because of this oatmeal. I love you all so much. Thanks for joining me on this journey. It'd be neat if we could get yet another 5-0. Did we pay the E-Tron tax yet? No, we've been dodging E-Tron this league. We're probably going to have to play them next round. More like goat meal. Do you know what GOAT stands for?
Animal?
Greatest of all time. So this isn't oatmeal, it's goat meal.
Oh.
Now for that 5th round E-Tron. You see, Bran already knows what's coming. I have to emotionally prepare myself for this. I'll be right back. Alright, E-Tron incoming. Should I buy foil Thing in the Ice or stick with my Russian ones I already have? Context is everything. If you don't have the money to buy foils and don't play Paper Magic a whole lot, I would recommend sticking with the ones you already got. Wow, that's terrifying. Oh yeah, the be right back screen, I agree. But it's the good kind of terrifying. Foil things are great though, you get twice as much foil. That's true. Okay, here we go. I knew it. I knew it. Ah! Damn it. Hey Jacob, always watching your matches on YouTube. Good to catch you online for once. Thanks to you, I've even brought the MPS Izzet League Island. Yes, the ones with the watermarks. I love those ones. Thank you so much, 2045.99. Okay. So, for those of you who don't know, Y Principal is a big E-Tron grinder, and they're gonna kick our ass and prevent us from 5-0-ing. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. But I will try my best. I think I've beat this person once. One time. A single time. Yeah. It's not great to be in this situation. Ask Trump if we can defer our e-tron tax payments until July. He probably won't let us. What do you think Y Principal is thinking? I don't know them personally. If they might be thinking, oh good, it's Jacob. So this will probably be a win. I don't know. It all depends on what their mentality regarding these things is. What's likely gonna happen is I'm just gonna get destroyed. Cavern of Souls, yeah. Yeah. Naming Eldrazi. My bones. Stop, it hurts. Where's the Field of Ruin? Not in our deck, because... Ah, jeez. I'm just gonna remand this to draw a card. It's not in our deck, because I really want to play Archmage's Charm, because that card is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. That's true. That's true. Shadow of Doubt has helped. Or would help. They missed a land drop. I know. I'm almost certain they have a Thought-Knot Seer in hand. I'm gonna return this. And just hope. Cool. Yeah, being on the play would help. There's Cavern. Don't play another Reshaper. Mind Stone. Gonna force that. Let's go with Force. Pretty sure. Play Ral. Uptick Ral. Put Force in our hand. Get rid of this useless Opt. The faint Animal Crossing tunes in the background helps ease the pain a little bit. I don't want Thought-Knot Seer to resolve because I think Ral's our only chance of actually winning this stupid game. Just let the crashing waves soothe you. Okay. I'll try. Yeah, there it is. The Thought-Knot Seer. They take Sinkhole, which is wise. That is smart. Our boy gets attacked, like he do. Remand's cool. Cryptic. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we can down tick Thought Knot Seer and Bolt we can't Bolt Reshaper. But what we can do... Wait, hang on. I'm dumb. Let's return that, tap all creatures, then we can Bolt Reshaper. Yeah, tap bounce Chalice. We have lines. We got all kinds of lines. Yeah, watch out, opponent. We got lines. Don't play Ballista. Yeah, we can force it on the way back down. Hoodie Weather, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. They know about the Force. Yeah, they know about the Force. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they got another Chalice. They might be trying to psych us out. Gotta make them have it, though. Got to make them have it. Yep. Urza's Tower. That's neat. Well, we can down tick on Thought Knot Seer, so I guess that's cool. Okay. Well, just don't play Reality Smasher. Just don't play Reality Smasher, please. You can play anything else. Just don't play that. Please. Oh, for fuck's sake, come on. I know I can't, but I need to draw a card. I did get E-Tron for the last match, because of course I did. I could have Spell Snared that. No, I couldn't have, because of Chalice of the Void. Cool. Okay, they would have killed Ral anyway. That's mildly comforting, I guess. Oh, cool. There's the 6 mana we needed years ago. God. Every card we have is dead. I can't even bolt myself to assert dominance. Cannot even bolt myself. Wow. They were kind enough to let us have that one, even though they had scavenger grounds. Why didn't we deprive the second Chalice before bouncing Sanctuary? I don't think we had enough mana. I'm pretty sure we didn't have enough mana to do that. Why did opponent have 2 chalices? Because, I don't know, they're way better than us. That's a lot of mana for an Eldrazi. Is this Ulamog? Is this an uncounterable Ulamog? Nah, they still got Scavenger Ground, so we're not going to be able to loop them with Cryptic. So pumped. Okay, let's draw a Sinkhole. I knew it was gonna be E-Tron. I knew it. Tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme. Jacob loses to E-Tron. Time for the best games 2 and 3 of your streaming career. I hope so, Walrus Guy. I really do. We're gonna try our best. Don't you worry. I haven't given up yet. Yet. There's still hope. With these cute animal noises in the background, anything's possible. Hannah, it actually does make things way more relaxing. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Did Tom Nook give you those recipes yet?
No.
That's really upsetting. I need you to help me build those things.
But I got a new skirt and glasses.
You got a skirt?
Yeah.
Oh, fun. Wait, why do you have glasses?
Sunglasses.
Oh, sunglasses. That makes more sense. Should I keep the one-lander with all these threats? I'm gonna mull. Yeah, Spell Pierce is pretty okay in this matchup. At least in the early game. Are you doing a ceremony?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay.
I just didn't know what it was, so honestly.
Okay. At least they got Relic against us, which doesn't really do much. Yesterday I 3-2 to League, but beat E-Tron, so that's basically a trophy. Just ban Cavern! Why is this card okay? Okay, remember guys. Interaction bad. Interaction bad. Threats good. Unga bunga. Don't think. Consume product. Buy our threats. Look, we printed all these new threats. Don't you want to be able to cast them? Yeah. Well, we knew it was gonna happen. So it hurts a little bit less. Remember, guys, we need to print Cavern of Souls because Mana Leak is too strong. A poorly placed hate card creates more problems than it solves. And by its very presence, imbalances an environment in unanticipated, dangerous ways. I can't kill you because I'm already dead. A well-positioned hate card can bring entire environments back into equilibrium. It's amazing how one card made counterspells unplayable. I'm not even mad though. We knew what was gonna happen. It's fine. We still did really, really well. I can't wait for Rachel to compile the data and we just see what percentage of our losses was against Cavern of Souls decks. My Fevered Visions decks can't beat Eldrazi Tron either. I need to look at your Fevered Vision decks. Give me a second. Brineborn, Cutthroat, Snapcaster, Brazen Borrower, Nimble. Instant. Repeal, eh? That's a spicy one. Vapor Snag, I understand. Repeal, though. Unsubstantiate. I tried this card to try and fight Cavern, but the card disadvantage was just too great. I wish this triggered Brineborn when you cycled it. The rest of this is looking pretty cool, though. I have to ask, how are you managing with only 2 ops? That's the main thing. I love this, though. Unsubstantiate synergizes with Fevered Visions pretty well, as does Brazen Borrower. Mystic Sanctuary, Delta, Steam Vent, Sulphur Falls. Yeah, this looks really fun. Cryptic in the sideboard I'm skeptical of, though. I feel like 3 Cryptics is probably enough. And if you want another counterspell, you probably want one that's a little bit more narrow and focused. Maybe like another Mystical Dispute. I like this, though. Yeah, this brings me back. This was the when this card was printed, this was the only time I've enjoyed Standard, other than Mono Blue Tempo. I had this Thermo Alchemist list with Fevered Visions. I think this was the last good Standard blue-red card they printed, with the exception of maybe Niv Mizzet and Ral. This card's so much fun. I think we're gonna do another league. Yeah, I think we're gonna do another league. I promised my friend Tyler I'd play Phantasy Star Online with him later today, but I don't know if he got off work yet. I need to charge my phone, actually. Yeah, give me just 5 minutes, everybody, and we'll jump onto another league. Be right back. Look at that, everybody. 75% on the nose. That feels good. I like that win percentage. That is a nice win percentage. Okay, I think we have time for another league. I'm pretty sure. We paid the E-Tron tax for that league. Our opponent shows us the hand. Yeah, that's a great hand. Good job. You played Cavern. Clap, clap. Like, your hand could be 4 Smoldering Efreets. Can you update Decklist? Shows you run 2 Narset in the main, which I do not believe is the case. Is my deck not accurate? Oh, that's right. I did forget to update it. No, it says... Hang on. Decklist. It says it's fine here. Set as my current deck. There we go. Now we're good. That should work. Alright, did it get updated? Is it all good now?
Took a word with vanities.
Where's what?
I got hairstyles. How can I put it on?
You have to check in front of a mirror.
Where?
In your house. Don't you have a mirror in your house? Go in my house. I have a mirror.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how I changed my hairstyle. Okay, we're good now? Nice. Mouth hurts a little bit. This hand seems fine. Let's just hope we're not against E-Tron again. Bloodstained Mire. Okay. Hair is to the right, Hannah. Hannah.
What?
Hair's to the right.
Okay.
Oh, we drew another one. Another one. Nah, they don't need to ban Urza's tower. They just need to get rid of... They need to accept that Cavern was a freaking mistake. Or just give us some way to deal with it. Like, just give us a properly worded remand, for fuck's sake. It's not hard. Is this Lily? No, it's a sword. Okay. Mardu Stoneblade. Hey, Shane. I think this is fine. We can flip thing in the ice quick enough. Pretty sure. we go. Just bolt snap, bolt the spirits. If they try playing a spell, we'll just bolt that. How'd the PTQ go? Oh, we dropped after the first game because we got troned into the dirt, and I'm like, I would just rather play leagues. And it was a free entry anyway because we had like 296 points. So we just used our points to enter, and then we're like, see ya! Is this Fatal Push? Lightning Bolt? Sure. It's going okay though, Shane. Gain Tron so hard you drop. Yeah, that's basically what happened. I didn't want to just sit in the freaking waiting room for hours and hours and hours just to lose to Jund after losing to Tron in the first round. Like, something like that. I wasn't about that. Opponent says, haha, GG. Can't they flashback Lingering Souls? Okay. That was weird. They had lines. Trond.com? Is this a website? Oh no, server not found. Bummer. It's not a website yet. Oh, they knew about Remand from the discard spell. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Maybe they just drew all lands. I think I'm taking that one out. SJ Mams, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Schmams might be how it's pronounced, I'm not sure. But thank you so much. Maybe I take out the Blood Moons. Maybe I bring them in for game 3. If they're gonna lose against them. Rip 5 lands from top. I don't know about Anger. I think Engineered Explosives does the same thing, but is a little less clunky. Just me and my wife's initials, nothing special. Oh, okay. Brought in Leyline of the Void. That's fine. All we gotta do is flip our titty. Jacob, that wasn't appropriate. I apologize. We have to flip our thing. I don't know why people bring in graveyard hate against us. I get Snapcaster's powerful, but lordy. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Kaya's Guile. That's pretty good. But we have another one. Inquisition. That's spooky. I think I'm gonna force that, actually, because I really, really want to draw some cards off of this Archmage's Charm. Like, I really want to. So I had somebody bring in Leyline of Sanctity against me when I snap bolted them. Incredible. Incredible. Well, there's Rao. I assume it's more about taking out terrible cards for matchup more than really wanting the graveyard hate. That is a good... Danak, that is a good explanation, and I did not even consider that. Can you do the Drake meme poses really quick? I don't know Drake. I listen to punk rock and blues, and that's basically it. I know Drake is a musician. I listen to blues. I listen to J-pop more. I listen to electro swing too, yes. The point is I don't listen to Drake. So I don't know the Drake memes, unfortunately. I'm not hip. Oh, the one where he's like that? Yeah, I know that one. I'm hip, see? I'm gonna bolt this. I wasn't so that guy's Drake. Okay. I sound like a fucking dumbass. Okay, sure. I'll do the Drake pose, sure. And then he does this, right? Like, or is it? Officially a boomer at heart. It's not intentional. No problem, co-pilot. Use these memes for war. I mean, peace, not war. I almost said use these memes for war. Co-pilot, use these memes for war. Weaponize these memes. Boyle. Why does this keep happening to us? We just got boiled again. Croxa. Yeah, we're fine. I'm not afraid of Boyle. Yeah, Ral just keeps doing this. They keep boiling us, and Ral just keeps curb stomping them. I'm not even surprised when this happens at this point. Can the Croxa 3 hit the Ral? It cannot. Snare can hit the Kroxa. Okay, we win. We keep getting boiled, and it just doesn't matter. I am pleased with this result. This pleases me. I need to make like an initial D compilation of just all the stuff that's been happening during these leaks. Just like a highlight reel of all the times Ral has saved our ass. And just like set it to initial D music. Leyline plus Boiled together can't be as threatening as Cavern. That's infuriating for other reasons. Yeah, it's funny how I'm not worried about a card that says destroy all islands at instant speed, but Cavern is what breaks my back. Remember, interaction bad, threats good. Don't think, consume product. Nah, I don't run Field of Ruin because I'm running Archmage's Charm, and I'm not running Astrolabe to make Archmage's Charm and Field of Ruin work together because I'm playing Thing in the Ice. Yeah, it just makes the mana too bad. It is something I could do. The big problem with cards like Field of Ruin when you're trying to deal with the Cavern of Souls is they already resolve their big stupid creature by the time you can Field of Ruin their Cavern, because they play the Cavern and then they cast their thing. And it's like, okay, cool, your Cavern's dead, but the damage is already done. You have to find a way to deal with the threat on the stack, which we don't have. Because why would we have it? Or you have to find a way to preemptively deal with Cavern, like Blood Moon. Overrated. Overrated, thank you for the follow. Nah, we still got Blood Moon here. We got one in the main, another one in the side. Just mana leaking this bird. Spreading Seas? No, it's the same problem. It's the same problem as Field of Ruin. I did test Spreading Seas before in the past and it worked okay. But I'm not just going to slam the Blood Moon here because I want to be able to convert Archmage's Charm. Might slam Blood Moon? They have Manamorphose. That's a bad idea, Jacob. No, it's the same problem with Field of Ruin as with Spreading Seas is they just play the Cavern and then they play their threat. And you're like, can't beat a Reality Smasher. No, they're playing, what's it called? They're playing Jeskai Ascendancy. Listening Wish. Alpine Moon is fine as a preemptive nullifier of Cavern. That's true, except versus E-Tron in particular, they just play Chalice on one or they Blast Zone it. Like, they don't care. You have to have a way to deal with it on the stack. If you try to use a permanent, especially one that costs 1 CMC, they just don't care. They're like, haha, Alpine Moon. Blast Zone, pop it immediately. Now my spells are uncounterable again. Like, it's infuriating. E-Tron just has answers to, like, anything that could stop that card. put Mana Leak on top. What are the bad matchups for this deck? Also, how is Bant Snowblade? I'd say the bad matchups are E-Tron, easily. Dredge and Crabvine, specifically. I think Dredge is way worse. We can kinda cheese out Crabvine. It is possible. And Traditional Burn. I think Mono Red Prowess is actually a favorable matchup. Okay, come on, opponent. Why you gotta do this? But yeah, Traditional Burn, Graveyard-based aggro decks, and E-Tron are the big ones. Everything else sort of teeters between medium to favorable. I think Bant is about even. Game 1 can be kind of rough, but Game 2 we just bring in the Ashioks, take out our dead cards, and as long as they don't win a counter war, we should be okay. Jund's, of course, 50-50 with everything. But I'd argue that Jund is actually a little bit more favored against us, just because their nut draws are way nuttier. So I'd say Jund's a little bit favored. We're probably 47 to 45% in that matchup. Main deck Veil of Summer. Gross. There we go. Yeah, the Uro matches are tough. If you really just want to make them unwinnable for your opponent, though, find a way to put Narset in your 75, especially in the main deck. Kinda need another blue source here. I'll take Spell Snare. That's fine. Manamorphose is kind of the card I need to worry about. Is this Fate Stitcher? Well, do I have a treat for you, buddy? You want to unearth that? Go nuts. You can use it to untap your island. Nagging thoughts. Okay. Halfway tempted just to start deploying these Snapcaster Mages out to just beat down. Put our opponent on a clock. Two is a 7-turn... One is a 7-turn clock, two of them is a 4-turn clock. So I'll start by deploying one. Just in case we need the second one. Okay, that changes the math considerably. We can bolt snap bolt here to... Oh, never mind. Okay. Manamorphose here, right? Nope. Gemstone Mine, okay. Ples Budin, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna counter this. Don't want them scrying every turn. We can always snap Mana Leak as well. No need to bolt yet. Have to use my resources wisely here. Yeah, it doesn't make mana because it doesn't have gemstone counters on it. Remand's good. Deprive's also good. I know this isn't the most exciting game of Magic, but we just really need one more blue source to get the ball rolling. Fate Stitcher, okay. Yeah, I think we're done messing around here. Well, there's an island. That's good. What is E4 in the sideboard? Aether Vials, token-based decks. Just a general catch-all if our opponent's running low CMC stuff. It's also really, really good against Eldrazi-tron because you can use it to kill either Ballista or Engineered Explosives. They have a surprising amount of stuff that gets hit by that. Nope. Okay, you are almost out of Manamorphose, opponent. They have one more in their deck. Fancy a hard counter here. That works. Main deck Veil of Summer, by the way. Can we talk about that? Main deck. Yeah. Also, if they can cast stuff from their graveyard, they can just keep drawing cards off of it. Curious to see what our opponent can come up with here. Nothing. I think we're bringing E in, as well as Anger. I like all of our color interaction. Don't like Ral. Don't really like Abrade. don't like Sinkhole a whole lot. I know they're bringing in Tef, but let's be real. If Teferi resolves, it's GG. Anyway, like 100%. Cryptic might be too expensive. What else? Yeah, I think I'd just take out all the Cryptics. Spell Snare seems okay. Just keep our counters nice and low. Maybe Blood Moon. Probably take out Blood Moon. I finished the meme after 2 years. It's in the Discord. Okay, I gotta take a look. I gotta take a look at that Relic for Fate Stitcher. Now, my main goal is to make sure they don't resolve a Jeskai Ascendancy. I don't want to do Graveyard Hate. Just because I feel like if I'm leaning on Graveyard Hate, they've already won. Animal Crossing's going on in the background. Hannah's playing Animal Crossing while I'm doing this. You look so happy. I'm so happy you're enjoying it. What have you been up to, though? Are you planning something secret?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Then why are you smiling?
Do you like my new look?
You got braids! Oh, Hannah, I'm so happy. I love your new look. It's precious. Oh, I'm so happy. Hannah's hairstyle now matches her hairstyle in real life, and I am overjoyed. Oh, I want to see this meme. Okay, after this, I'll go take a look. Okay, there's a... I think we're just gonna leave up Snare and Dispute, though. Burbs. Gotta bottom that, because we need a land! There we go. Let's just hope they don't have Veil of Summer plus nonsense. I'll send a link to the Discord. There we go. For those of you who are interested in tomfoolery. And they have Veil. Yo, no they don't. Cool. Cool beans. Cool beans. Cool beans. Cool beans. Cool beans. Nope. Hello, friend. I noticed you don't have green mana. They put... Yes, good. Good. This might be an easy matchup for us, even though they're running all the kinds of hate cards. They just spend so much time dirtling. God. You guys are talking up this meme. I want to see it. Hurry up and just concede, opponent. Here is my Deprive. I'm putting it back on top of my library. Are we done here? Glittering Wish. Okay. To fairy time wrap. I do not feel bad for what's about to happen. Tarsi Gato, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Come on, opponent. Play your Teferi. Play it. Do it. I'm gonna go there and the meme's gonna be terrible. I'm gonna be like, you all lied to me. Let's just go with Serum Visions. I want to be done with this already. Cerulean Risps. Resolves. My thing in the ice is now blue. Dabba dee dabba die. Oh no. Watch out. They got Veil of Summer mana. Good golly gee. Let me resolve my spells that make the game worse. I'm being mean. I'm sure our opponent is a fine human being, but these cards are horse shit. Any malice I have is not directed towards my opponent. It's directed towards these broken fucking cards. I apologize. Let's put this on one. Is this another Tef? Do you got Veil of Summer? I know you do. Come on, show me Veil. Yeah, there you go. Good job. Now we get to endure more fun games of Magic. Aren't you guys thrilled? Aren't you all so happy? We get more content. Thanks to Fairy. Thank you, Vale, for making sure Teferi resolved. Truly, we would be lost without your guidance. This Jeskai Ascendancy. Nah, I can't respond to stuff my opponent does because Teferi's out. I had to bolt the Teferi. If Teferi lived, they would have just taken over the game. Thankfully, I don't think they can actually combo off here. Nope, they can. Just go blue, blue. We get our time wasted. I love getting my time wasted. Nah, it might have been right just to bolt face there, who knows. Yield and look at the meme. Sure. I'm gonna have 6. Go nuts, opponent. Oh my god. I am ashamed. I am ashamed of myself. There we go. I love it. Good job, co-pilot. Hannah?
Yes?
Can I show you this meme that co-pilot ended up making? It's not even inaccurate. It's not even inaccurate. Alright. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Is it mute?
Yep.
Whoops. I'm sorry to anybody who heard the sounds of me washing my hands. $43.14 seems nice. It is nice. We're doing great. Just sorry there's not much to do while our opponent's comboing off. Yeah. Isn't it fun? Are you guys having fun yet? That's 1, 2, 3. That's 3 to fairies. Does this deck beat a Narset? Another Fate Stitcher, cool. Just kill me! I'm very impressed, opponent. Just please hurry up and kill me. Nice YouTube video. Yeah, exactly. I'm making quality content for YouTube. Quality content. Oh, this is the same person, I believe. Except this time, they had 2 Teferis and a Veil of Summer. I'm not like last time, opponent. I'm stronger. I have 2 Teferis. Is there any way we can go over the game and see what lines we may have been wrong instead of spending the time complaining? But complaining's cathartic. Don't get me wrong. I'll definitely go over the mistakes I did once I post the video to YouTube. I watch everything I post and comb through it for mistakes. So that is something that I do. It's just, in order to prevent myself from going full tilt mode, I need to do something to regulate myself. And honestly, I know people will be like, complaining doesn't do any good, but sure makes me feel better. And the better you feel, the better you do. Valid points though, Meat Pop. I think one of the things we could have done better would be to get the Veil of Summer out of our opponent's hand when they cast the first Teferi. Although it might not have made much of a difference. Relic might actually be a good choice. Although I feel like they're just going to draw so many cards. That probably won't matter. I still think I probably like Serum Visions more. This hand's pretty good. I will keep. Is he that good? It is a way to actually kill the Sylvan Caryatids. And it's more removal for Burbs. opponent's got 6 minutes left on clock, so as long as we do a decent job of stalling them, we should be okay. Ooh, another Serum Visions. Dandy. Maybe their hand's just all birds, and this EE on 1 is like an oh shit moment. Why do we want Anger again? We want Anger to hit the birds and the Caryatids, because they need a creature to combo off. Sweet. Okay, so we get free real estate here. Yeah, they need a creature to actually combo off. They comboed off with Fate Stitcher last game, but most of the time they want to combo off with like a bird. So if we can keep the creatures off the table, most of the time we'll be okay. Is this Tef? Hero of Fun? Or are they gonna wait till they got the Veil of Summer back up? It's free real estate. Gonna bottom that. Ooh. Okay. Let's boogie. Got some counter spells. Got a Snapcaster Mage. They have Cerulean Wisps. Oh, come on, do it. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's pierce this. Give me a Veil. Look at that. Content. Are you guys enjoying all this content? No. I don't want to see Veil on my computer screen. You know, Stan actually interviewed me on what 2 cards I did not want to have any business with. Like, he was like, what card do you want to not see on the stack? And what card do you not want to see on the battlefield? And I said, Veil of Summer Teferi Time Raveler. And look at where we are now. Come on, play Veil. Aw, that's no fun. Content. Alright, now if they deploy chump blockers, we got Anger to deal with them. Burbs. Nagging thoughts. Nope. Let's make him chump block. Every time I see Veil get countered, I'm happy. Me too. It's the little things in life. Sweet, sweet justice. We could still lose. We could still lose. It is not impossible. It is extremely unlikely, but it is not impossible. Manamorphose, you got it. Okay. Brought Veil up on Aspiring Spike Stream when he had an interesting combo. We felt like the card is not skill-less, and there's a big difference between skilled use of Veil and unskilled. I mean, that's a fair argument, but the card's still a huge freaking mistake. I won't disagree with that. It's just way too punishing for the mana cost. You can definitely use these tools skillfully. I mean, we had an entire standard event where people were just playing Teferis and Veils, and it was very skill intensive, but it doesn't make for great Magic the Gathering. At least not in my incredibly biased opinion. Cobb Strike, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Hate it in Modern, but love it in Legacy. I do not know enough about the Legacy metagame to comment on Veil and Legacy, but I assume it's a different beast, so maybe Veil's actually the hero there. Hit Teferi Time Raveler so that we can actually play the game. Again, not impossible that we lose here. They could go Veil into Fate Stitcher. Swan Song. Okay. It allows fair green decks to interact with the stack in Legacy. I see. Okay. Alright. Let's lose at 1 life. Let's go. I'm ready to lose at 1 life. Dumb boy. Hey, that's me. That's not you. That's me. Thank you for following. Appreciate that. Super cool of you. There's another Jeskai Ascendancy. But how do we lose? Okay, cool. Are you going on a trip? Yay! You're going to a different island. Nice. Have fun. You brought your ladder, right? Okay, nice. You're gonna need that because there's a lot of ledges on these. Did you bring an umbrella, though?
No.
I don't know if you can catch a cold in this game. I hope you can't. Yeah, we only got the 1 moon in the main. There's a lot of Astrolabe decks running around, but we do have the 2nd in the sideboard. And we run so many cantrips, we can find it if we need it. Gonna take off for a while. I hope the rest of the stream goes well. Well, thank you for visiting, Sir Pi, and I hope the rest of your day goes splendid. I have a theory that if every 2019 broken card cost one more generic mana, they probably would have been fine. Except Hogak, of course. Yeah. Cost is everything. This hand's great. We'll keep. Once upon a time, no. Ah, good point. No, maybe even once upon a time, because it just being a better anticipate for 2 mana. Ooh, we're gonna get punished. Ah, that's such a punishment. Well, we'll still be able to force the stuff that they end up doing here, right? And maybe the 2 damage will help us in the long run. Sometimes, if I have both Lightning Bolts and Opt in hand, I like to lead on Steam Vents untapped and shock myself. But I didn't do it this time, and I'm not sure why. Gonna let that hit. We'll counter light up the stage if they play it. 2 light up the stages is gonna be an issue. I think we're pitching that. Let's go all in on Thing in the Ice. Oh yeah, it would still see play, but it might not be as game-breaking as it was at 3 mana. Another one. Yikes. That's pretty brutal. Gonna bottom that. That's a good recommendation, Flatty Ice. Yeah, there's a lot of ways to fix these sort of cards. A lot of ways to fix these sort of cards, I meant to say. Lava Spike, then Crash Through, right? That way they can get maximum value. You'll never catch me, crabs. Not when I shift into maximum overdrive. I don't think bolting here does much, so I'm just gonna opt. Another one? Or is it the same one? That's the question. Kiln Fiend! Yo, okay. Let's party. Let's party with the pupper. I could have played the one with the same art, but I want to send a message. Cool. Brenna YOLO. Brannan YOLO, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Also love the name. Alright, crushing it so far. Let's bring in these. Take out one of those. These... I'm gonna try E in this matchup, see if I like it. I like Ral here. I like Ral a lot, actually. Do I still leave in Spell Snare even though I know they have Kiln Fiend? And you know they have Kiln Fiend, but is that a good enough reason to leave in Snare? I don't think it is. Maybe I take one out. Take out some Visions. Give that a shot. Do they play Manamorphose? They do. Morphos and... what's it called? Morphos and Kiln Fiend are probably reasons enough to keep at least one copy in, but I could easily see it being dead. Oh, so they're just gonna go for a 2-drop. Well, I guess it's good we have our one copy of Spell Snare. Why is it so dark? I need to fix that. There it be. Yeah, we moved one of them to the sideboard. Here he is. Here she is. Here they are. Thing in the ice. You'll love them. Love them so much. Crash through. Okay. Are you gonna play another Kiln Fiend? Bolt me, sure. Nah. Do. Maybe they have 1-drop guttural response. Nani? Do. This music's so relaxing. Can you play Animal Crossing like all the time whenever I'm doing something stressful? It's like I'm filing my taxes. Do.
Yeah, when you were playing it, helped me fall asleep last night.
It's incredible. Thank you, Nintendo. Bolt me. Okay. I will counter your Kiln Fiend or whatever. Swift Spear. Okay. I don't even want to steal this. I'm just gonna draw 2. You're not even worth my time, Monastery Swift Spear. I don't care if you are foil. I can do better. I can draw cards. I can see the world. I can play Ral Izzet Viceroy. But I think it's better to hold up Cryptic Command. There, I said it. It's better to hold up Cryptic. I don't know what I'm doing. Counter target spell, and I will also draw. That is a thing that I could do, Flexter Morgan, although they're playing like they have Bedlam Reveler, so, and because Force doesn't do anything against Reveler, I think that'd be the better line. That is a line I could have done, though. It is something to consider. If I felt like they had a spell-based hand, that probably would have been what I went with. But it's like, I think a big part of mono-red prowess's strength sort of comes from just, I've drawn so many cards and I've dealt so much damage to my opponent. But if you prevent them from getting the ball rolling, you're fine. I feel like decks that don't interact well probably struggle really hard against the red decks. But because we got counter spells, it just hasn't been too much of an issue. I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back. See you guys in 5 minutes. Let's go 5 minutes. Alright, I'm back. Let's get this bread. We haven't met our E-tron quota for this league, though. It's only a matter of time. Dun dun da. The last prowess opponent I played against got subjected to a Weather the Storm on Light Up the Stage turn. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Yeah, I mean, splashing green for Veil and Veil and Weather the Storm would probably help some of our matchups a bit. Have you tried blue-red taking turns? Yeah, about 2 years ago I played it. I actually had the whole list built in paper. I was inspired by Time Walking on Sunshine and his performance with the deck. But I was just not good with it. It's a really, really complicated deck. And there's a lot of extremely intricate lines. You basically gotta see like multiple turns into the future. And it just... the skills you need to actually operate that deck efficiently are not skills that I felt like I had at the time. It was really, really fun though. I feel like in the hands of a master it could be devastating just because people don't know how to play against it. And all your reactive matchups are just so good because of Giga Drowse. Yeah, exactly, Indy. Exactly, Barkle. Like, it's just... it's one of those decks where you gotta be able to see multiple turns ahead and plan multiple turns ahead to do well, and I've just never been good at that. This hand's... fine... maybe? Really depends on how good Blood Moon and Ral are. I don't know what I'm playing against. Hopefully this opt finds us something decent. Watch it be Dredge. Street Wraith. Okay. If it's Death Shadow, we could be okay. Marsh Flats. Hello. Hello there. Mardu Death Shadow? It is. Hello there. I want to live in a world where that's a great opening hand. Well, we might be living in that world. We are living in that world. Think we're living in this world. It all depends on if they can get this Blood Moon out of our hand. That's what it really depends on. Just came back from dinner. Did we win against Jeskai Combo Breaker? You mean the, yes, we did. Yes, we did win against them. Gonna bottom that. Snappy Boy's pretty good. Spell Snare's meh. Here's our Blood Moon. Hey, Kurt Bros. What's up? We got very lucky here. If it was a blue variant of Death Shadow, we would have got Shrek'd. Up there's Thoughtseize taking away Ral. That's no bueno. Well, if you need the goods being blue-red content, I can definitely... Did you get stung by bees?
Yeah.
Oh no! At least your sunglasses cover it up.
Yeah.
That's so unfortunate.
I'm going back.
You're going back?
Yeah.
Wait, are you still on the island?
Yeah. They were like, "Are you sure?" And I was like, kind of nervous about something.
I understand. But yeah, I've been streaming a lot. I'm not tired of it yet, though. I think it's the perfect quarantine activity. I'm not going to opt yet, because that gives them more options for things to take with Inquisition. Gotta bottom that. Ooh. Hello. Hello, beautiful. There's Death Shadow. Okay, we just need a blue source. Or a lightning bolt. No attacks. Just gonna keep things nice and stable. No attack? Nah, I don't want to make the Death Shadow bigger. The only thing they can pretty much cast from this point in the game is a Death Shadow. So I kind of want to just not play into that. And I think at this point we kind of have control over the game. So we just gotta bide our time, be patient, hope they don't play Gurmag Angler. Nah, because if they draw Street Wraith, they have a way to get around a Lightning Bolt. I think it's just best not to attack. Ooh. Fatal Push. Well, that's one less Fatal Push for Thing in the Ice. Death Shadow. Okay. Ooh. That's a good one. I'll try Snapcaster Mage. That's a good one. Neat. We did it. We did it. Oh, okay, that's what you were trying to say earlier. Sorry, I misunderstood. I apologize. My bad. Okay, let's get him to 10. And then next turn we can set up for something juicy. Street Wraith. Okay. Thoughtseize. Okay. Thank you for the music. Alright, no Dismember, one time. And smack him in the face for 7. Neat. I don't think you said it in a confusing way. I'm sure you didn't say it in a confusing way. I just sort of like glaze over the messages sometimes, unfortunately. Let's take out Remand. Blood Moon seems so good here. Take out Thing in the Ice as well. Yeah, Clicks and Brazen Borrower could be good in the Twinless version. Mopa, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate that. That's 3 months. Thank you for throwing that money my way. I appreciate it wholeheartedly. And I think for the version without Thing in the Ice, if you really do want a threat, Brazen Borrower or Click could be excellent. If you're running Narset, I really like Click, because then you can just Thoughtseize people. And we'd be more of a hard control shell. So out of those two, if you're running like Narsets and Ral and stuff, I think I'd go with Click over Brazen Borrower. good hand. It could be anything. I would fancy myself some interaction, but they're kind of pressed into taking the Blood Moon, right? Yeah, the aggro decks are way worse. It improves our grindy matchups, but it makes the aggro decks worse. I think I'm bottoming both of those. Oh yeah, that list I ended up doing okay with in the preliminaries is still super untuned. It could use a Dragon's Claw or something, most likely. Thought sees me. Okay. Taking Moon. Okay, another Giver. Engineered Explosives does get around this. Hold up double opt. Thought sees me. Okay. They need another land to really capitalize, though. Take Snappy Boy. No point in attacking. Oh, they are gonna attack. Okay, that leaves this one vulnerable. Do one of these. Take it. Bottom that. Just bolt that one. I think bolting their life total right now is probably a mistake. That one's a counter. That one I do not want to deal with. We need our fetch lands. There's Ral, there's Sinkhole. Blood Moon, Flooded Strand, Snapcaster Mage. Alright. That's 2 Giver of Runes down. Now we just gotta survive until Rao can come and clean up shop. One is the loneliest number. Why is that in my head? 2 can be as bad as 1. It's the loneliest number. I'm gonna play Rao. Let's put Deprive on top. Here come that boy. And before they boil. Deprive feels like counterbalance in Modern, oddly enough. And I think I'm okay with that. I am okay with Control actually having something busted for once. Teferi doesn't count. because it only hates on other control decks. I like having something that's generally busted. All the other archetypes got something bananas. I'm glad we got our thing. Feels so good to have control be good right now. I'm so happy. I've been waiting thousands of years for this moment. Teferi also hates on combo decks. Yeah, that's true. If they're instant speed ones. Or if they rely on instant speed. One, two, three, four happy days. We don't even need Splinter Twin. We have a lock now. Keep Twin banned for all I care. That way I get to keep playing Ral and Deprive. Death Shadow. I don't care. This deck actually looks nice. Are you talking about Death Shadow or us? Because I just wanna bolt them and hopefully not die. Wait, there's no way I can die. There's no way I can actually die here. Because I just deprive my own sinkhole, then spell snare it, and bolt them, then deprive a... yeah. That is a juicy stack. Look at that. It's a Subway sub of value. Look at this stack. Look at that Subway sub of triggers.
Oh my gosh.
Subway, I'm open for sponsorships. Deprive Sanctuary combo. Yeah, it's a legit good thing to be doing in Modern. Archmage's Charm's also really good. We got a bunch of really, really good cards. Round 5 E-Tron time. Yep. We haven't met our E-Tron quota, so it's bound to happen. Can we dodge E-Tron one time? I'll even take Dredge. I feel like I can beat Dredge. I'm in a good enough mood to beat Dredge. I've complained enough. I've had thick stacks of triggers. I'm in a good mood. I feel like I can beat Dredge. Just not E-Tron. There's all kinds of modern decks in the ecosystem. Just please no E-Tron. Update that win record. Whoops. You're right. That would have been bad. I completely forgot. Did I tune back in time for an E-Tron matchup? Probably pure illusion. I really want Subway now.
Yeah.
I looked at that stack and I was like, what if I could eat that? What if all the Ral triggers were slices of salami? Okay. This hand seems bad. I'm gonna mulligan. No interaction. I'm gonna keep this. Bottom that. It can beat Uro, game 2. I have trouble beating Uro game 1. Game 2 and 3, it's not that hard because we just bring in Graveyard Hate. But this deck's worst matchup is easily E-Tron, followed by Dredge and Crabvine, and then I think Traditional Burn. Then Jund at maybe like 45%, 55% their favor. And then everything else just sort of like hovers around medium to favorable. Death and Taxes. Death and Taxes is also a very bad matchup. Anything with Thalia can be tricky. I think Humans is easy enough games 2 and 3. What are the good matchups? I think any combo deck, to be honest. Like Ad Nauseam, Storm, anything that's trying to like resolve certain spells, you're just fine. Control of any kind. I would argue Bant is actually a favorable matchup at this point, just because they're running Uro now and that's like their main threat. And sure, we lose game 1, but we just bring in our relics and our Ashioks. And I haven't lost to Bant in a very, very long time. Blue-white control is, of course, very, very easy, because it's just a worse version of Bant. I think mono-red prowess is actually pretty good, because of Archmage's charm, and they have very predictable lines, which is good for us. Makes it harder to get outplayed. Creature-based decks like Elves. Goblins is also a terrible matchup, actually. I should mention Goblins. Goblins is probably more unwinnable than Traditional Burn. But I don't think a lot of people play Goblins. The Urza matchup, Urza's fine. Urza's favorable. We just gotta make sure that one card doesn't resolve and we're okay. Oh, I'm talking mid-range goblins with, like, Goblin Ringleader. The aggro variant we could probably tango with. Bloodbraid Elf. Inquisition. Sure. Tribal decks just died a thing in the ice. Yeah, for the most part. Like, the Merfolk matchup can be kind of tricky, but most of the time I can navigate it pretty well. But yeah, this deck is the combo and control killer. Most versions of Death Shadow are probably favorable as well. The one exception being Grixis Death Shadow is probably more around average. Just because Stubborn Denial shuts off our Archmage's charms pretty thoroughly. I think we just take the block here. Well, there's our boy. Are they going to Raging Ravine? I would not be surprised if they Raging Ravined here. They cannot take Ral. Grixis Death Shadow with 4 stubs can beat anything. It can't beat humans. But yeah, for the most part. Another Bebe. Bebe, Bebe, let it rip. Let's fight an epic battle. Just gain 2 for 1 here. Yeah, I want a Ral next turn, but I gotta find a way to kill this Raging Ravine. I don't think I actually put Deprive on top. Hey, Hayden. Gotta keep the board clear from my boy. Now that we got Cryptic, I'm pretty good with them just firing up Ravine. Good. Good. Now we can Archmage's Charm. If you aren't putting Deprive on top, should you hold the land till post Visions to see if you draw a land? Yeah, that would have been a better line. Yeah, that would have been an excellent line. I definitely should have done that. Yeah, that was the line actually, wasn't it? We drew Lightning Bolt. I'd like a land here so that I can play Ral and hold open Sinkhole. That is a land, but it's not the one I'm looking for, so I think I'll just take the spell. They might Assassin's Trophy Ral here. Don't know. They're probably just going to hit it with Treetop Village or Raging Ravine, though. They gotta find a way to take him off the table. Bloodbraid Elf. Liliana. It's pretty good. They need lightning bolts. I think the card we discard here is Mana Leak. Probably just not doing anything. The Pin Sword is being attacked by Bloodbraid Elf. So they're confident that they can race Ral. Or they have 2 bolts in hand. Let's go with Cryptic. Put that on top, draw it. 2 Cryptic Commands, that's awkward. Lily hurts more, in my opinion, with the discard. We could always just bolt Lily, right? Because they didn't actually uptick Lily. Okay, they know about the Cryptic. Begin combat. Animate your dudes. No? You sure? Are you sure about that? They didn't uptick Lily, which tells me that they have cards they actually want to have live. Okay, there's Goyf. We can always just downtick Ral to kill that. If we find Blood Moon, we'll be able to shut off these lands. That's probably what they were trying to do. Assassin's Trophy would, of course, be brutal here. Not super worried about it. Really want a Blood Moon. But I think we lose mostly to non-creature spells at this point. So I'll downtick Ral, kill the Goyf. Hopefully we'll just run them out of cards. Play land? I did. Thought I did. I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure, I let this resolve. That's fine. They take Cryptic. Treetop? Sure. Do they have another land? Just bolt this. Draw some cards. Okay, land and force. The land is, of course, heartbreaking. Blood Moon. Optworks. Jace of the Face. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Snapcaster Mage is a good one. Thank you for the follow, my dude. And don't worry, I use dude as a gender-neutral term because I'm from Florida. You know what? Enough with the thought seizes. Okay, I get it. You want to see what's in my hand. I understand. I gotta play Magic with you like a month ago. Oh, was it at F&M? I think it was at F&M at Buy Sell Play, right? Did they play a land here? Yeah, I've been aching to play some paper Magic. But since all this stuff happened, it's been hard. What were you on? What were you playing? I want to see if I can remember the match. Sultai Urza. I'm trying to remember. Did I play against Urza? I'm trying to remember the match. I'm sorry, I'm having trouble remembering. I apologize. I don't think I attack here. Oh, I didn't actually play against you, just like next to you. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That explains why I couldn't remember. Maelstrom Pulse. That's really bad. It's really bad. Well, darn. Yeah, that might be it. There goes our steady stream of card advantage. And we only have 18 cards left in our deck. They probably have tons of fatal pushes. Buy-sell play must be yelled as loud as possible. I don't want to scare people away, though. Is this fatal push, or are they gonna rage it up? Okay, it's time for a rager. It's okay, we'll be fine, right? We've drawn most of our lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. No, we still have 7 left in our library. Yeah, this is actually awful. Yeah, this isn't good. We have... almost half of our deck is now lands. Yeah, this is really bad. This is a gelato fiasco. I exiled some. Yeah, I counted the ones in exile. I believe. There's... oh, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, there's 5 left. So about a third of our deck is lands. There's Lily. We're gonna... so sad. So sad, everybody. Well, there's Blood Moon. So at least they're locked at green spells. But I don't know how we're gonna actually win. Snap Pain Fire, Snap Pain Fire. Yeah, if we had some sort of mana sink, that'd be killer. How many Snapcaster Mages are dead? 1, 2, 3. All of them are dead. All of our Snapcaster Mages are actually dead. We can cobble together a win. I'm certain. Where's Torrential Gearhulk in our time of need? We still have 2 Thing in the Ice left. All we gotta do is just flip Thing in the Ice the same turn. And hope our opponent doesn't draw Forest. Yeah, if we win this, it's gonna be by the skin of our teeth. We have no more Archmage's Charms, no more Cryptic Commands. I think we have cantrips. I would not have, because... oh, okay, I see. Yeah, I probably missequenced things, didn't I? Target player discards a card, deal 2 damage to any target. They're doing this just to get us in bolt range. That way, bolt's a lethal burn spell. Big yikes. Big yikes. We were close. Non-land card. I'll play island. We've used up all of our bolts too. God, what's even left? I'm gonna save that. I'd say it's 45-55 in their favor. Mountain, cool. Bob. Fine. Yeah, I think I let him have Bob. This is heartbreaking. There it is. Okay. Please don't have Fatal Push. I know you already do, but still. They don't. Oh, they don't have Fatal Push? Hello? We're gonna set up for an all-out attack. Next turn, it's time for an all-out attack. Bob, okay. Spell Snare that. I think the last card in our deck is Remand. Did we win with 0 cards left in our library? Bottom that. See guys, Scrybug's real. I love playing against Jund. The games are incredible. Never doubted you for a moment. Hitachi, thank you for the subscription. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for that. If we sinkhole our own titty for more style, I can't do that because they definitely have a lightning bolt in hand and we need both of these to flip to win. And even Sinkhole would have resolved, it would have had 5 damage marked on it, and they could have bolted it. Wish he showed hand. I wish they did too, but alas. We're just gonna have to be okay with not knowing. That game was nuts. I have to go to the bathroom. I am so sorry, everybody. I am so very sorry. I will be right back. We'll be right back. You like Spell Pierce in the Attrition matchup. That seems off to me. It is a very bad top deck in the late game, but in our opener, it's really, really solid. In the early stages, it is. I've brought in Flusterstorm in this matchup before, but not being able to counter Planeswalkers and stuff is really bad. I agree that is a terrible top deck, but they got bad top decks too. They run a lot more lands. So I'm willing to have it in just to make our early game a little bit stronger. As long as this isn't Remand 6, we're fine, right? Scoos. Sure. Bolt that. Hold open leak. Should post the massive RAL emblem stack on Twitter later and caption it, Florida man plays with lightning. Can I do that? Do you mind if I steal that, Dio? I mean, you can do it if you want, but that's a really good idea, and I love it. Okay, you don't mind? I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do it. Hey, do you have Assassin's Trophy? Do you have Assassin's Trophy, opponent? They're thinking awfully hard about this. Sure. I will discard Cryptic Command because we're likely not casting it anytime soon. If they boil, they destroy one land. Now we just gotta trust the top of our deck. Easy breezy. Okay, I will credit you. I will credit you, Dio. Or would you rather go by Rex? Opponent might be dead, or... Okay, now they're dead. Now they're dead. Before they were just mostly dead. Hey look! We didn't play against E-Tron and we 5-0'd. Funny how that works. Okay. I'll call you Dio. Can I call you Dio in a JoJo voice? No, that's probably too much. Dio! If you're not okay with that, I won't. Well, for those of you who don't know about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, there was a time where Dio Brando actually was a dinosaur. For those of you who don't know JoJo, I apologize. Zap. Ready for the grand finale! Cool. Let's just add that. You dude, thank you for the subscription. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. I appreciate that. You get emotes. If you don't already know, you get these emotes. Use them to wow your coworkers, impress your friends, punish your enemies. Jund is really mad when they have no hand disruption. I agree, Meat Pop. It's a pretty good win rate. Did I update this yet? I don't think I did. Boop. You love to see it. You love to see it. Man, this deck is so good now. Remember when this deck was terrible? Petridge Farm remembers. I remember because it was terrible for the majority of my Magic career. And now here we are. See? Time rewards us. Patience, diligence, obsession, mostly obsession. It's 100% obsession. I was just too stubborn to abandon this deck, but my obsession was rewarded. So the moral of this story is, I don't know what the moral is, but we got the 5-0. It's really cool. Thank you guys for joining me for these leagues. I really appreciate the company. I wouldn't make any changes to this list. I think it's perfect for grinding leagues if you want to play Blue Moon. Your win rate would be like 85% without E-Tron, though. I want to find that out. I want to call up my data consultant, meaning Rachel, and I want to be like, Rachel, here's our win percentage. Can you figure out what our win percentage would be if you took away the E-Tron matchups? How's the leaderboard? That is a good question. Where are we on the leaderboard? We are in 7th? We are in 7th. So not doing quite as well as last season. But still pretty well. We still have time to get up there. Y Principal, who defeated us last league, is in 5th. Good on him. Tunneling Cat, she's a really good E-Tron player. Basedo Diga, really good Storm player. I think Punthin Wine plays Amulet. I don't remember what Insano plays. I think some kind of Urza deck. Do you have a list of the games with what matchup you were against? Rachel is currently working on putting all that together in a big spreadsheet and then making it available in the Discord. What would you change if you were registering it for a GP? I'd probably add Narset to the sideboard or the main deck somehow. I feel like having hate for all the cantripping and astrolabe decks is really, really important. I'd probably take out an Engineered Explosives and an Anger of the Gods, just because I feel like I'd be running against less creature-based decks, and I'd probably put 2 Narsets in there. Also, maybe replace Aether Gust with a Mystical Dispute. That's what I would change. Have you played a lot versus Tim or Urza? Which is just Simic, but with some Galv Blasts. I've played a little bit. I've mostly won just by milling them out. The way you beat the Uro decks, especially the Urza ones, is you make sure their Urza never resolves, and their graveyard is nice and trim so they can't get value off of it. So Relic and Ashiok are your best friends there. If you can exile the graveyard when it has a big chunk of things they care about in it, most of the time you're good. So that's what I got. I have to go make some calls, interact with some people. But I will upload this to YouTube, lickety-split. Thank you all for joining me today. Let's find somebody to raid. Give me 1 second.